for the video chat at
go through range in
been working on the logo on that. If you might, but work. Not so far. About our event.
really good, really entertaining, and it's done a fantastic. But no, we're not going anywhere, and we're holding strong, and we're just continuing to work. And it's been nice actually to have this this one-on-one meeting with these two excellent fellows here.
Yeah, I also want to jump in, right, and just say, at least for me, the reason I'm super in love with this project is yeah, okay, the community is great. Like, good job, guys. You guys are good people. But I'm an investor at heart. You guys know how serious I take my investments. And on days like this, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I said, hey, we need to protect the chart on this day because people are going to be selling and all of that. And then you guys decided to hit double reflections. So here I am, loving that the exchange is going to be like cash generating machine, which I love cash. And right now is a reflection tsunami, basically. So for anyone that's holding through this, it's one, we're burning a fuck ton right now. And then two, you're generating just a fuck ton of cash. So enjoy the ride, enjoy the roller coaster, and look forward to you guys presenting the project.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thanks.
I mean, yeah, I mean, Nappers, your questions always were the hardest questions for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we are happy we have you with us, because you're the guy who actually drives community to trust us, because you ask the hardest questions, and that's the questions no one else would ask actually. So they hear your questions and they say yeah, these guys are right. So I mean, you're great. It's great that we have you here.
Yeah, and absolutely, with some of them harder questions as well, it drives us to ask, internal questions and go back and forth between ourselves and the coders and progress things. It's happened, a good handful of times. We've heard feedback from the community and then gone off the back of that and changed things, involved things, and yeah, absolutely. So the community have played a crucial part in that sense. We love your feedback and we love your comments and your knowledge, and we use it all the time.
I mean, if anyone on Twitch has any questions, just feel free to join our Telegram. So, like we said, we're gonna reveal the website and the Whitepaper in 20 minutes. So, if you have any questions before revealing, just join Telegram or actually send us a question on Discord. Should be fine too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I guess we're gonna have tons of questions after revealing. So if you have any questions, not connected to website or Whitepaper, just ask it now. It's fine. I'm gonna check it now.
I can see Lee's in here as well. Hello, Lee. And he's played a huge part in the reveal that we've got coming up. In terms of the white paper graphics and the website design. So special thanks to Lee and everyone who's helped in make today a success and helped provide entertainment during the whole day. I cannot understate. I know I probably sound like a broken record, but honestly, the community has played such a huge part in, especially recently, in pushing forward the project, keeping morale up, and pushing the message, putting out what we're doing and what we've evolved into, what the project's going to become. So special thanks to everyone who's made a tremendous effort in the last few weeks.
Yeah, a lot of people have worked really hard to organize this event today, the stream, the giveaways, the burns, all of it. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, someone's using vacuum right now.
Someone's hoovering.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, if anyone has any questions and fancies jumping in on mic or on Discord, then we'll try and answer some questions before the website reveal.
I think everyone is actually watching.
Yeah.
Twitch.
Hey,
this. Fair play.
Yeah, that's the point. I mean, they can't ask their questions on Twitch, and it's
I
like
can go on the Twitch chat. And
10 seconds delay on that.
Yeah.
We were just watching it. It's insane as hell.
Yeah, the Twitch chat, Twitch stream is pretty low.
I have a question.
Today. Yeah.
So I think, first of all, I think you guys are doing a great thing. I've been looking for a space where everything's legit. My question is, how are you guys going to utilize the marketing fees? I really want you guys to get out there, but what kind of marketing are you guys looking into?
You mean marketing fees from our token, or after we launch exchange?
Just in general, like where would you put your marketing funds into? What type of avenues?
Yeah, for now we're just discussing every day. So we are planning to work on few smaller exchange listings, but also we need to develop our platform. So it's all about balance between paying for exchange and listings. So for now our volume is pretty good. So I think we can, if we keep that volume and we're gonna, please turn off that vacuum. Seriously. So yeah, it all depends on our volume right now. So our priority is our exchange with staking, because that's our utility, and that's what really is gonna like put KTO between like the biggest projects on crypto space. But if we're gonna have like I think we've calculated like more than 50K volume per day.
Yes.
We're gonna definitely work on exchanges, on proper marketing for KTO and other stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, we are building proper exchange. We're gonna need quite a lot of money for this, because we're not like copying another project, building something on something that no one else has tried before. And let's be clear about this. No one else has tried before this. So yeah, that's our main priority right now.
Okay. Thanks. I was just wondering.
No problem.
And definitely just on the back of what Adrian was just saying as well, the quality assurance that we have in place with our coding team, Tech Alchemy, award-winning. They were rated #1 on Clutch the other week. That is an assurance, and that is that's what you're investing into, a product that is, yes, it's going to take time, but it's going to be something that delivers. It's not going to have issues on launch that we've seen time and time and time again. It's something that's going to work on launch. It's something that's going to be a really quality product. And absolutely, we've taken a huge amount of time to think about it. We've taken a huge amount of time to explore how we're going to release it, and the timescales, and how this is all going to work. So if you're investing in KTO now, all I can say is you're early, frankly, and it's a pleasure to have you here.
Oh yes, sir. I'm so glad to be here. Honestly, I really wish that my friends who are straight up degens, I think, investing into like all these shit coins, and this one definitely flew over their heads. And I really wish that the marketing aspect can reach them. But they're more like they're whales that look at coins, and they look at coins at 42nd Street, or they look at coins at nightclubs that's been posting up in New York City and stuff like that. But yeah,
That's what.
It's because we don't have Inu in the name. That's why.
That's the problem.
yeah, I know. I totally get it.
Hey, Joey.
Yeah.
You ask a really good question around marketing, right? And you sound like someone that understands the marketing. And one thing I don't know how long you've been in the project, but one thing around this dev team is they receive feedback. And if it's good feedback, they act on it with immediacy and urgency. So if you have ideas around the marketing where you would like the team to utilize that feedback, send them a DM with channels, with ideas, with platforms, and you'll probably see action pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely put something down on a piece of paper and try and brainstorm something. But
I mean,
always glad to help.
Just one thing, please. Just make a real message. Don't do like we have like 20. I mean, I get like 20 messages every day, like saying, "Hello, sir. I have a fantastic opportunity for you," and I'm just actually ignoring them. So if you want us, to do something, just make it real, because we like real people, not just people who just send thousands of messages to different developers every day.
Most definitely, yeah. I totally get you. I'm heavily invested in this coin. I really believe in what you guys are doing. It's creating a safe space in a very dirty space. So I'm on your side, guys, for sure.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
We love you.
Thanks.
So hi guys, you having fun there in Cambridge?
Yeah, we were actually watching your VR stream. It was great.
Yeah, you said you'd invite me, and then you forget that I'm supposed to be here. How the hell am I gonna do streams in Cambridge with you fucking weirdo staring at me across the table while I yell in a room. I can't deal with that.
It was great. It was great. I think we started with Tekken, then VR stream, and it was good.
Good. I'm clinically insane. You got to see that side of me. Isn't that fun?
I mean, I think we've been here since like 4:30, so 5 hours. And
You know what you need to do after this? You need a kebab.
We've been watching all streams for like 5 hours. I mean, I wasn't able to watch it before because I was driving to Cambridge. I've been watching a bit of Jack's and Queenie's stream. I didn't understand it a bit.
I love it.
They were great.
Yeah,
they were great
amazing.
this morning.
I mean,
Fantastic.
I was watching him without voice because I was actually driving, so my uncle was like holding my phone. But yeah, it was great. It was great. I mean, I'm really happy. You know, our community is so tight together. You know, people were actually watching it and sending feedback, so it was really great.
I love this community.
Yeah, and genuine. I've said it before, but I think that's the great thing about today. It's a big celebration and a big sort of culmination of what we've done, what we've built, and the community themselves, and how much they've put to this project. So well done, everyone. It was great today watching all the streaming and all the game, and we loved it.
Yeah, it's not our job; it's your job, guys. You did this.
We were working in the background, but we were watching it.
Johan went ditch.
Johan actually drank
no.
one double shot and one single shot already, and he's doing fine.
The thing is, I never drink, so I don't know anything about alcohol. And Adrian brought me a shot, and he said it's half a shot. I was just looking at it. I was like, okay. And then later on, I found out it was a double shot.
I mean, we just brought him, a double shot of vodka, and we just told him like, and it's gone, and he was like, oh, what is it? What is it?
Oh, now, mate.
I was sipping it.
He was like sipping that vodka for like 30 minutes.
Phenomenal.
But he's fine. He's really fine. I mean, yeah, we're expecting much worse reaction, but he's fine. So we have we have like 2.5 hours for each video.
Oh boy.
I don't know if it's gonna happen because he's holding pretty well.
Some Jaeger bombs, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
We've got Uncle Gary on as well.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got my uncle and my best man because I have wedding next week.
Wait, was that the mysterious person we couldn't see on the side of the image earlier? Was that your uncle?
You wanna see him?
Oh.
You wanna see
Yes!
him? Okay, I'm gonna call
Let's
him.
bring him in.
Oh god.
Introducing Uncle Gary on.
Imagine he's
Sit outside.
Oh god.
Was he the one that was trying to vacuum earlier? Is that what happens when Adrian's family starts drinking? They just want to start cleaning.
Yeah, he's gone for a smoke, so we have.
God damn it! You had one job!
You guys know he's got like special role on our Discord.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my uncle.
I can take that away and I can be Uncle Gary on. Then what?
I don't want you to be my uncle, sorry.
Why not?
Yeah, what's the problem, huh?
Can't we make a great uncle?
What a fucking asshole.
I'm gonna buy me a chocolate.
Yeah?
Actually,
No.
we actually
Are we gonna go there?
we are actually. I'm gonna tell you a story
Oh,
because we
God.
are actually in Novotel in Cambridge,
Oh, god.
and we have like that coffee machines. We can make a coffee of ourselves. And actually said, "Oh yeah, we have chocolates here." And he brought that chocolate here, and he was asking me, "Can I open it?" And I said, "Fucking hell, it's just espresso pot. Just leave it alone."
What, packets and packets of coffee.
Yeah.
Could have been worse. Don't worry, guys. I'll be with you at the next meeting and I'll set fire to the meeting room.
Sure.
Fantastic.
We have next meeting like next week.
next week? No, that's too short notice.
No.
I
you
need.
just- shut up. You said you're gonna be with us on the next meeting, so we have next meeting next week. So bye.
Yeah, you
Next
keep
week-
thinking that. I'll send a cadaver in my place. You have to sit there with a dead body.
You just said something, so you need to keep your word.
Hey, my word is bond, but I've got arrangements that are already happening, and they cost me multiple
sorry.
amounts of money.
Sorry, I have a wedding next week, so yeah, this will happen.
There you go. See, it
You
works
can
out.
invite him at the wedding.
I did, but he said no.
Oh,
Legit, May is so fucked for me. Listen, all you gotta do.
You said no to.
I was just
Shut
saying,
up.
yeah, I'm sitting.
He said no
thinking,
to. That's my friend. That's the closest.
Look!
people I have.
There's a real simple solution here. All you gotta do is have the marriage, divorce your wife, and then have a second marriage. Yeah, and then we can all come to the second marriage.
No,
Exactly.
you're not gonna go.
Yeah,
You've
and-
got
Yeah, I will.
You've got like 3 months notice, and you said no. Fuck you know.
It was too short notice. My goodness.
Okay, guys. Okay, just cut me yourself now, please.
mute yourself.
Fine, geez.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually have a question. I have a question
Yeah.
from
No.
Twitch chat, and so it has to go back with marketing wallet. I'm sorry, Mars Freed.
Yeah,
It took a little while.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you planning on doing buybacks or focusing on building the market wallet?
We've done a mixture. I can answer this one a little bit differently. We've done a mixture because. Do you want me to answer? I'm gonna try to step on your toes here.
Hey, you're all right, Kat. You go ahead, and then
Okay.
we'll follow up. If you like.
It's been varied. So throughout the course of the project, we've done stuff like buybacks, and buybacks can be good and bad. But what tends to happen is we'll announce that we're doing a buyback, and the moment we do it, someone just dumps straight away. So it can be really unhealthy. And I think if we're going to do buybacks in future, we're not going to say anything. We'll just do it because it passes off as an opportunity for people to sneak in and go, "Oh, that's great! They're buying 5 ETH worth. I'm going to sell 5 ETH worth because I can." They'll know that they'll guarantee they'll dump the token, price will go down, they'll buy back in lower, rinse and repeat. It's really unhealthy, and it can just promote pump and dump unnecessarily. So we're kind of skating around that carefully. At the same time, there's a lot of big moves we want to make, and we do need to grow the marketing wallet to commit to that. And if we don't, we're kind of just stuck in the middle with, a half-filled marketing wallet and just a lot of options we can't do. So it's varied. That's just the short of it.
Yes.
I think Kat actually described it perfectly. We were doing buybacks for like first 2 months. And the thing is that if we buy like Kat said, if you buy, someone else will think, I'm gonna sell because it won't hurt the price because they bought, so I can dump, and there's no point really. I mean,
You've got to time it correctly. We did one recently actually, and I think we timed that very well. And it's all about finding that balance, exactly as Kat was saying, about not providing someone with exit liquidity, basically to just exit and take a profit, but do it at a crucial time where the chart needs supporting, and finding that balance and working out when that is to do is a tricky thing. But I think we did it well the other week.
Yeah,
it was like
definitely.
2 weeks ago, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did 2 buybacks.
We
One
did.
of them
We
were
did
announced,
2.
the
I
other
think.
was
So, so absolutely, it's something that we do, and we will continue to do, but we won't do it as frequently as some projects where they just do it, and then create exit liquidity for either themselves or people who aren't long-term investors. So, as I've said earlier, this is long-term projects, long-term goals. What's that, mate?
We need to close it. 3 minutes.
Oh yes, yeah, all right, yeah.
Okay, guys. So we're closing our chat right now. So at 9:30, so in 3 minutes, our website and white paper is gonna go live. You have 30 minutes to go through white paper and website, and we're gonna come back at 10 p.m. UK time, so in 33 minutes, and we're gonna answer the questions about white paper, website, or any other questions. So just get prepared, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't want to.
Right. So back. Just remember, 3 minutes. See ya.
But you're great. We love you all.
We're just going to stare at an empty room for 30 minutes. I'm not too sure. I'm
Love you
comfortable with
guys.
that.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Ew.
I mean, no, we just want people to like focus on white paper right now and just just
Yes.
do your
So wait,
research, guys.
sorry, are
Oh, need the logo. Need the logo.
It's gone again. Jesus.
You keep switching it up.
I mean, it's not me. It's like. Yeah. It works. Yeah.
Yes,
Hello.
Oh no, he's here again.
Hello.
No.
Hello, mate.
Just 1 sec, please. We need to see you all.
Oh, geez, fine, I'll leave. Holy hell.
Hello.
Hello?
Not many people joining. We're gonna wait like 5 minutes.
Yeah, what a little bit.
Oh, that lobby is gone again. Jesus.
It's your fault.
No, it's not.
Don't open the wrong image.
Strange.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. I was just talking about why the logo keeps disappearing. Bizarre.
I just say drink X minimize, right?
Classic.
So, are the boys happy with everything?
We're just waiting like 4 minutes for more people to join.
Yeah, we'll just let a few more people join. Here's some feedback about what you guys think.
Kramil is here. One ditch.
Wind ditch, yeah. Oh, did you see announcements as well? Ditch, ditch, ditch.
It's gonna happen. It's happening right now.
It's happening right now.
Okay. Yeah, 3 minutes. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, a couple more minutes.
Is Jitters hosting it?
I know he was working, wasn't
Yeah.
he? Or he was away,
He's at work, I think.
but he joined briefly earlier. What are they doing?
What's up?
Hello.
Huh? What?
Oh, they locked.
No! Are you kidding me? You can't lock it like that. Without the card. You don't lock it. Stop.
He knew immediately.
Are you a fucking pirate or something? Yo. 32 degrees. Are you kidding me?
It doesn't go to 32.
It wasn't at 32. Jesus, man.
By the way, are you willing to move the mic a little bit more to the middle of the table? It would help. So
You're
What-
breaking up.
What's that?
You should invest better.
Move the microphone a little bit more to the middle of the table because people are saying it's just a bit quiet, and you're all split up. So that's better. Much better. Yes.
Hello.
Should we have it facing up?
Yeah, it could work.
Yeah, face up.
No, don't face up to you. No.
Not up to me. Up to you.
Okay, hi guys.
Yeah, I think
How-
we've let
everyone.
plenty of people join now. How many people we got? Yeah.
Plenty. How are you doing? Did you like our website?
Yeah, absolutely. So if anyone wants to jump in and ask us any questions about the website and the revamps, the white paper updates, then please do, and we'll try and answer as many questions as possible.
First question: are we gonna make a V3?
You're breaking up.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Try that again.
Are we gonna make a version 3 of the website eventually? Important question.
Sooner or later, yeah,
Yeah.
every project evolves, so yeah, it's gonna happen sooner or later, yeah.
Yeah, I
Very
think
nice.
right now the website and the white paper really reflects the evolution and the change, the transition from one project into another. And so, yeah, absolutely. Once all this is established, then yes, I imagine the website and the white paper will also reflect that as well. And once we're more established and constructed it fully and are a fully operational centralized exchange. But right now, and it's the same as for the rebrand and what we've implemented. It's all just to represent that transition, the evolution that the project's undergone, and hopefully everyone agrees and can see that reflected in what we've done.
Yeah.
No, I'm checking the questions.
But just briefly,
Where is Nappers?
where is Nappers? But just briefly, just going through the website as well, I think what's quite clever, obviously the graphical design is phenomenal, excellent work from Lee and the rest of the team that had a part into that. But what I really like is the whole thing shows the progression of the project. You get the initial information about the token, the anti front running bots, and what we implemented into the contract to make sure things were initially as secure as possible, just for the token itself. So a lot of the start is token based, and then it sort of just gently transitions you into the wider aspects and the broader connotations of what we were doing with the project and the centralized exchange. The fact that we've undergone KYC and done all these security aspects as well is sort of highlighted amongst the same sort of period in that part of the website. Very clear, very simple, and it's all mirrors the what we've gone forward with the centralized exchange and its layout. It's accessible, easy to figure out what you're looking at, easy to read, and yeah, I just think it's excellent. I'm chuffed to bits. But would love to hear your feedback, and we'll obviously implement any feedback, positive or negative. We'd love to hear it from you guys and hear what you have to say. So if you don't want to do it now, if no one wants to do it now, that's fine. We'll hear it any time and look into it. But yeah, absolutely. If you want to say your piece now, you're more than welcome.
Hey guys,
Hello, bud.
Nappers here. I got a couple questions. In regards to license and incorporation timeline, what are you guys looking at for gaining your licenses around operating an exchange in the UK, and then also incorporating as a project and company inside of UK?
So about incorporation, we're gonna do it before our platform development is gonna go live. So we're gonna, I think we've spoken with Tech Alchemy about starting development at first week of June. So we're gonna incorporate before 1st of June, actually. So we're still thinking about best place to do it in terms of taxes and things like that, because we know, US has like 40% tax, but UK has 21% VAT. So we're just looking for best place to actually incorporate, but we don't want to go for Dubai or something like that because it's not going to be really reliable. But what's the second part of the question?
Getting your exchange licenses for operating an
yeah,
exchange.
we actually had a chat with Tech Alchemy so about this. So the thing is, we don't really need all licenses before we launch. So when we launch, it actually can launch, and we need to meet their like requirements. So if they send us a mail or something that we need to do this and this, we're gonna like follow this up. But we don't need to meet all requirements before we launch. So it's gonna happen like week by week. So
Okay.
that's really the thing here. We don't need to like check all requirements, all legal stuff in all countries on the world. So we can just follow it one by one after we launch.
I gotcha. So in the UK, you guys don't actually need the license to operate an exchange. It's just when you start expanding into international markets.
I mean, to be honest, we can launch on our exchange worldwide right now. So we could just launch worldwide today, and the thing is just to follow up that requirements after they ask us to do it. So we
gotcha.
can't just like we can launch in US today, and if they ask us like after 1 or 2 to do something like report, our KYC or something like, we have to implement it, and they give us a time to do it. But we don't have to meet that requirements at launch.
Okay.
And our platform is definitely going to launch worldwide at the beginning, and then we're going to adjust all that requirements after launch.
Okay, so when Tech Alchemy was talking about that last week around the geo tagging and blocking, that was in respect to the licensing process.
I mean, we're talking about Malaysia, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but who the
Yeah.
fuck invests from Malaysia? I'm sorry.
Something like really strict. So we definitely gonna we're gonna try to be available like on whole world, but if something is if some country is gonna be like really hard, we're gonna have to like rethink what's how do we it's better to like follow the requirements on like leave it. But I think we're gonna be like in majority of the world anyway.
Yeah, and as we were saying, and as you were saying yourself, that's something that Tech Alchemy have had experience with some of their off branches in international branches that are more focused on centralization and exchanges. This is something they've dealt with, a dozen times. So yeah, we've had meetings about it. We've done research into it, and as Adrian is saying, we've got plans in place. It's just how we best incorporate that into the release schedule and that sort of stuff that's coming.
So if you guys were going to rate the confidence level in Tech Alchemy's ability to deliver a centralized exchange that can operate within regulations globally, how confident are you on a 1 to 10?
Very, because it's something, as I say, that their international teams and something they've been a part of. They've done it prior. They've had experience in it, and hopefully their last meeting with you guys, their last AMA, we'll try and get them on as soon as possible. We'll try and get them back to answer some of these exchange questions that we might for them. But hopefully off that last AMA that we had, you can see that there are an extensive amount of knowledge and an absolute wealth of knowledge, and they've had a huge amount of experience when dealing with exchanges and app development and
Regulations.
regulations.
yeah.
Absolutely.
To be honest, that guys were creating whole banks in UK.
Yes.
And
yeah.
if you want to create
They were
banks in
sorry.
UK,
They were what?
they were creating whole banks in UK, like internet platforms of banks. And if you want to create bank in UK, you can't just follow UK regulations, because there are people who send money from US, or there's import export stuff like that. They need to catch up on all of this. So they have massive knowledge on all of that. That's the thing here.
So they have experience developing financial institutional platforms.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Second question. Sorry, guys. I had a few sent to me. Going through the phases, ETAs, like on an executable timeline. What are you guys looking at?
I think we do have a timeline in place, and we have a budget incorporated into that, and how we're spreading resources. You've got to factor the amount of devs that you have on certain phases of the project, and this, that, and the other. So we've basically gone through several different price plans with Tech Alchemy, and how we can move forward with it. At the moment, we're basically looking at maximum expenditure, and we're looking at essentially putting it out. Obviously, we're going to have beta and alpha phases and interactions with the community, but the initial essential exchange is going to be the development process around sort of 3 to 4 months, and then staggered things following that. Obviously, there's a good month period of cleanup after that, and then you've got staking following that. We've staggered the releases so that initially the centralized exchange will come out first. There'll be the meat and potatoes, if you will, that the community can interact and give us feedback on, and then staking will shortly follow a month afterwards. So altogether, I think we're looking at the best part of 6 months. Obviously, that's subject to change. I don't want to set anything in stone. As I've said, I said earlier, we're looking to build a quality product and a sustainable product that will last the test of time. We're not looking to release something half-baked. We don't want to do it. There's no value in doing it. We've seen it done before, and I'm sure you guys have. As I say, we've got a huge amount of confidence in Tech Alchemy, and they've got confidence in our vision and what we're looking to build. So,
we're gonna just be honest with you guys right now. So last 2 meetings with Tech Alchemy, we have that meetings every week.
Yes.
And we are thinking about budget and choosing the right way. And they sent us list of 10 different options, so we could buy a framework from third party.
Yes.
Pay them for framework for exchange, but they were not supporting anything what we wanted to do, because they were supporting only in ERC tokens and major coins, and that's it. And we want to do many more things. So at the end, we're gonna have to spend much more time and work on this. So they actually sent us I think not quite, but really good offer for building our exchange on our own roles. So they basically build whatever we want them to build. So I have the quote here right now. I don't know if I should put it. No.
No.
I'm gonna say on Discord in general. So they just quoted 10 weeks for beta of exchange,
Yes.
and then another 9 weeks for fully functional exchange. So it should close in 5 weeks. 5 months.
Sorry. So for clarification, you guys are building your own exchange. You're not actually
We're not buying
an
our
existing.
exchange. We're building our exchange
from scratch, and
Yeah.
you have to have all the.
Oh wow. Okay. I did not know that.
No, that's the whole thing, and it's ensuring that all the correct security measures are in place, building it from the ground up, building from scratch, having complete and utter trust in the process. And Tech Alchemy as a development studio, we've talked numerous times and countless times over and over again, and we've gone through the whole thing. As Adrian's saying, we did look at hosting up from another from another development company, but it's not particularly what we want to do. So we've settled with building from scratch and having absolutely everything accounted for. And yeah, the schedule and the timeline that we've got now is pretty solid. So
yeah, at the beginning, one of the first things that we explored was different services that offer a template of a centralized exchange, where you can take that template, and we could have probably had the exchange ready by now, but it would have been falling within the template, so we wouldn't be able to have the NFT staking the way that we wanted. We wouldn't be able to have to support all tokens that we want and all different blockchains. We would be very limited and confined within the actual template that we're using. That's why, after much consideration, we finally decided to go with the plan of building it from scratch.
Awesome. I'm sorry for dominating. I have two more questions though. How so you guys have 20% APR guaranteed. How, as a business, are you guys planning on executing that for an extended period of time? Are you guys thinking, like, are you going to be creating a reserve wallet with trading free revenue and then distributing it there, or I guess what's the business plan?
I mean, as a business owner here, I can speak about it. So it's all about cash flow right now. So that's why we actually decided to build exchange, not just staking platform, because that was our first idea, to like build staking platform, give people money, like I don't know, like other tokens, or like other projects, like from the air. So they just make another token, mint it, give that money to people. Nobody knows where that money comes from, really, but they give people money, and people are happy. But we didn't want to do it because in long term, it has no future really, and that's why we were thinking for like 4 months, I think, about how do we get money in, how do we get that money that we could actually distribute back to people. So that's, I think we've got like tons really different ideas, from NFTs to like gaming to I mean, it was like conversation about for 8 hours every day for like 4 months really, and at the end we've decided to go like really pro. I think it's really pro idea right now. We decided to create our own exchange because we knew at the end all DeFi is gonna be like
KYC.
yeah,
Yes,
so
yeah.
regulated, yeah. So we know all DeFi is not gonna be DeFi anymore. So we decided, yeah, let's do it before they actually force us to do it, and let's go for centralization. So that's the thing here. We're gonna make exchange that where we're gonna like charge people for transaction fees, and that transaction fees are gonna go back to people. So I think that's the best thing to do right now. So if you trade, if you like, I don't know, buy anything like Bitcoin, Ethereum, anything, or small market cap token, instead of paying like $100 gas fee, you're gonna pay like 1% of.
I think we lost you guys. Oh, there we go.
Working on it, working on it, working on it.
Oh, no, we're back on.
Oh.
We're back on.
Yep.
Hello. Yeah, sorry, our internet cut out.
We didn't expect that.
Okay. Sorry, my very last question is exchange and centralized exchange listings. so that we can start spreading the purchasing of KTO. What are you guys looking at for exchange listings? I know you have a couple listed on your white paper. It says top 50 in the next phase, but right, we don't have timelines for those phases. So is that 2 months down the line that we're looking at a top 50, or is that like next week? And the top 20s and the top 10s.
I mean, to be honest,
What are we
think,
looking at?
Can you hear me? Just a test.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we will really like think about new listings after we launch a beta, because the projects who are launched right now are gonna be like peak or nothing in 90% after 3 months. So we're gonna like choose the most promising projects when we actually launch a beta. So there's no point looking for partnerships right now when we have like 4 to 6 months for exchange listing launch. Sorry. So yeah, we definitely gonna try to choose the best promising projects after we actually launch beta.
In terms of us listing on centralized exchanges, we're looking at a centralized exchange right now. Obviously, the top 10, top 20 centralized exchanges are going to wait until we have probably already launched the platform and set the taxes to 0 of the Kounotori token. But until then, we are possibly going to list on centralized exchanges that are more well known, sort of small to medium sized exchanges. We're currently looking at one, and depending on our volume, we might get listed there fairly soon.
Sorry. You're right. Yeah.
It was my uncle. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. As Johan's saying, it's all dependent on how much volume we can build and allocating those funds correctly and sensibly. The main thing, obviously, and the primary focus is getting this centralized exchange and platform built and developed to the quality and standard that we're talking about. So yes, we have to be sensible with funds, but absolutely at the same time we are looking at centralized exchanges, and we are in talks with one currently. So, but yes.
3.
With 3, well, yeah, 3. Yeah,
I'm talking with 3,
yeah.
but
Yes, yeah. I don't want to say too much.
It's not that easy.
I don't want to say too much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
NDAs aside, you guys are in communication with 3 exchanges currently.
We are, yes, yeah.
All right. I will take a pause and let anyone else that has questions, but I do have 3 other questions down the line, but I'll take a break right now.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
There was a question from Baku, and it was, any chance that if we stake for 12 months, could we potentially have the option to get payments monthly?
I think we're considering an option for it.
That's the thing, really, because our APR is gonna swap to APY really, and it's not that easy. It's not that easy, because if we give people like monthly withdrawal options, they're gonna be able to like restake, get more profits, restake, get more profits. So we want to give people like stable 20% over a year, like we've spoken many times before. Like, I don't know, like deposit money in bank, right? They're not gonna let you get profits every month for 12 months. It's not really that easy, because we want, I think, the whole thing is about like cash flow right now. So we will need the proper volume on our exchange to get money in, to give money out. And I think the best thing right now is actually to like give these rewards after certain staking period. That's why we are actually providing different staking period, like 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, plus staking without locking tokens.
And then there's also something else. We really believe in giving the investors the full control of their money, of their tokens. So if you've read the white paper, maybe you've seen that we're going to offer an emergency withdrawal function where if you stake your tokens, doesn't matter for 3, for 6, or 12 months, you will be able to emergency withdraw them. But in the process of doing that, you sacrifice the profits that you would have made by staking. However, if we also offer like weekly or monthly payments, then the staking periods are going to be abusable because people are going to be able to stake anything for 12 months and get the higher APR. But then they will be able to withdraw their money and their rewards anytime they want.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds really good. It was just a question from Baku, so I've got one question, and it was just to ask: will there be any more or any other NFT collections being made that we can stake on the platform?
Do you plan anything?
Yeah, I think in the future there might be more NFT collections. However, the NFTs that we have right now are definitely going to have the highest perks currently.
Yeah.
And even in the future collections, I don't think we're going to be releasing a collection that has perks as good as these ones.
Yeah.
Sure, they might have perks boosting either the APR or reducing the fees on the exchange, but the reduction or the perks are going to be much smaller.
I mean, that sounds great. Thank you for answering the questions. Yeah, that's it from me.
Take a look if I can
Okay,
find some
brilliant.
more.
Cheers, feature.
Sorry, guys. May I have a question?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question regarding the phase in the white paper. There's a six phase in the white paper. I want to know how long the phase spent to complete. How long it take to each phase to complete?
Okay. Let me just open it. Right. So we are currently ending phase 2. So we're gonna start phase 3 at first week of June, right? That's what we worked with Tech Alchemy. So exchange audit, public beta testing. So we're gonna be public beta testing is we're gonna go from exchange development to public beta testing in about 10 weeks, right? So
Yes,
2.5 months. So June, July, half of August, we're gonna have first beta test of exchange. So I think phase 3 is gonna end at the end of August. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think that's a fair
And
estimate. Yeah.
August is affected a little bit by
Yeah.
the volume and funding, but
Yes. Yeah. And we'll be.
So there is no specific time to the complete each phase. Okay.
I mean, each part of the phase is different. So like I said, exchange development from phase 3. We are at phase 3 at the moment. Exchange development is like first week of June. Private testing, stress testing is gonna depend on Tech Alchemy audit. Public beta testing is gonna be after 10 weeks of 10 to 12 weeks of exchange development. So it's gonna be like 2.5 to 3 months from 1st of June. So it's going June, July, August. So by the end of August, we should have a beta test of exchange, right?
yeah.
Yes,
And the reason why we're abstaining from
Okay.
giving an
And
exact.
and about phase 4, when it's begins, it's amazing phase in the white paper.
Phase 4.
Yes,
Yeah. So, like we said before, I think we
when
already
it's
said that.
begin and complete the phase 4.
So the whole, like fully functional working exchange is gonna take us like 5 to 6 months because, like we said before, we're building exchange from scratches. We're not using any templates like other projects do, really, and that's the whole thing about it right now. So June, July, August, September, October. I think end of November, we're gonna like launch exchange and start listing projects on our platform.
And just to,
Okay,
just
thank
to
you,
add,
guys.
no
Thank
worries.
you.
I was just going to say quickly, just to add on the back of what Adrian was saying, and trying to determine these timelines. As I said before, that's the thing with Tech Alchemy, and we've had countless conversations about it. They're rigorous with their testing. So as you say, we've seen various projects released in the space, especially as of late, where things just aren't, the standards aren't met. It's a mess on release, frankly, and we've seen it time and time again. And that is something that Tech Alchemy haven't made this mistake before, because they will test and test and test and test. And we've obviously accounted for this in our timeline. Now, when Adrian was saying, beginning of June development, what's actually going on? It's not like they're sat on their thumbs. What's actually going on is they're appointing the correct amount of people, the correct developers, and who's going to be working on what. It's a lot of prep that goes into this, and perhaps it'd be a good idea to actually get Tech Alchemy on a follow-up AMA soon, and perhaps they can talk about that sort of stage. But it's just another stage of development that is absolutely necessary, and it just affirms that there aren't further problems down the line.
I mean, yeah, the thing is that we could actually say yes, we're gonna, I don't know, like some other projects, that we could just say we're gonna do it in 3 months or 2 months, or we could just say we're gonna launch in, I don't know, June, and then delay it for like 6 months. We're not gonna do it. We want to be honest with you guys. We're building something professional here, and that's the whole thing here. We're not gonna lie to you like other projects do.
But we will communicate weekly, as we have been doing, and that's a big thing. That's how you get your information, how you're kept up to date with progress. But rest assured, we're working hard. The guys coding are working hard, and the community is bloody working hard as well, as you can see today. So yeah. If anyone else has any questions, feel free to jump in, or you can try and find some on Discord.
Actually, I'm gonna follow up on that question around the timeline. In the future, do you guys think? I know you're avoiding timelines and all of that shit, but do you think you'll be able to publish a phase timeline, maybe in conjunction with Tech Alchemy, so that there's just a little more clarity and a little more expectations from the community?
I mean, the thing is that it's not that easy, because I think we've seen it last year with Shiba, that they really wanted to launch their Shiba swap at May, and that certain audit took them another 2 months. So yeah, we're gonna need that audit too, because we're gonna manage tons of money and multiple wallets with different tokens, with different coins. It's not gonna be that easy. We can't give you the right time frame, because we don't really want to make disappointment to other people.
we can give weekly updates as we
Yeah.
have been doing, and continuously keep you up to date with progress. And as I say, we can get Tech Alchemy on, and they can come on and inform you of how things are going. We're hesitant to give you concrete roadmap stages where we say 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, because obviously there's a lot to factor in. And as Adrian said, you have this countless times with other projects, and it can be, it can be the stone that breaks the camel's back, or whatever the phrase is. It can upset people if deadlines aren't met. So yes, absolutely, we'll give rough estimates and rough timelines, and we'll do that in person, and we'll progress with that weekly as we have been doing. But I think you've just got to be careful, because there's a lot of that factors in. You don't want to not deliver on promises. A lot of that has factored into failures in previous projects. So.
Where's Snappers?
Where's Snappers?
You had one more question, I think.
Yeah, I know. My mind is actually it's like blanking right now. Just because I understand the hesitancy to give specific timelines. I just think for investor confidence, a window of execution, I think is I think would go a long way.
Yeah, that's a very fair comment, and yeah, definitely, we'll work on an estimation, and as we progress, as I say, we'll have a much better idea. Yeah, absolutely, you're quite right. Yeah, in the current state of things, currently, as I say, we don't want to overpromise and then not be able to deliver on the timelines. Say in a month's time, things change. So yeah, absolutely. And as we continue to work with Tech Alchemy and continue to talk to them about these stages, then yeah, we'll be able to inform you of a much better, much more solid estimate of time.
And then this, I now remember my second question is, Tech Alchemy made a comment on it that it was purely budgetary reasons. That for the extended timeline, is the possibility that, let's say, our volume continues and we continue to focus execution of our funds in the marketing wallet towards the development of the platform, expedites the execution of building the platform?
Yeah, absolutely. If the budget grows significantly, then we can have more developers working on the platform, on the centralized exchange, and that is obviously going to speed up the process of it being completed.
Awesome. I know there's a couple more questions in I think Discord or Telegram. So appreciate the clarity, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
We love you.
Love you.
I don't know if anyone's fielding the questions because I don't know if Jitters is here. But I'm gonna throw it on. It looks like we have Bjorn Blackclaw and FR. I'm going to take from France. Has a question around, can you please elaborate around the plan for the blockchain in phase 6?
Oh, it's like really long-term plan. Yeah. So our idea is actually, to like create blockchain protocols, where projects want to be listed on our blockchain, but they actually have to go through like regulistic KYC, audits, things like that to actually be listed. So there will be no room for like front-running bots, for sandwich attacks, for anything that is dodgy. And it's gonna eventually happen, but it's really long-term plan. Like I think like 2 to 4 years, I think, from now.
I actually love this question. Big investor here, not me. big boy investor asking me, can you please expand on the Nest Council? And will this be a separate Kounotori DAO, or how are you guys planning on implementing this?
So actually, we've spoken about it a few times. So our exchange is not gonna exactly be like centralized exchange in 100%. So we want community to have a vote on what projects are we gonna release. So our idea is, so even the projects ask us to be listed on our exchange, even if it be like, I mean like top 10 exchange, we're gonna actually go through their like basic security checks, and then we're gonna like make community vote on if community actually wants that projects to be listed in our exchange. So you guys are gonna be big part of our exchange. Doesn't matter if you are centralized or not. You guys are gonna have like vote on everything what is going on our exchange, and that was a plan since we really started thinking about centralization.
Yeah, because we have one of the best communities out there.
You have the best community, not one of the best.
You know, you guys have played an integral part of the project progression and pushing us forward. And yeah, absolutely, we want to reflect that in the exchange itself and give you guys an open voice and a vote and a say in where we go, what we list, and what projects you believe in, what you're interested in. So yeah, absolutely. That's, as Adrian says, that's something we had in mind very early on in development. So yeah.
Yeah, so we are still not sure about like a voting threshold, if we're gonna ask people who have more like certain amount of KTO to vote, or you know, bigger holder has bigger vote or something. We're still talking about it like for like 2 weeks now, but definitely community is gonna have like big vote on what's gonna be happen with our exchange, with listings on our exchange.
Yeah, I think it's finding the balance. What we don't want to do is exclude the smaller investor. That's always been a big part of our exchange and our model is making an accessible and simple and safe place for a smaller investor to have access to, you know, proper projects in the crypto space to invest in. So yeah, that's still that's still under progression and still being constructed and still being thought out. But yes, yeah, we'll have more information on that as we progress.
He's so impressed. He's done.
I'm actually this is not a pump, but I'm actually adjusting a buy right now, so I'm trying to focus.
Yeah, we're sorry for that.
Appreciate the answer though, guys. Appreciate it. I did take some notes there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we just didn't want like to be like proper centralized stuff. We just wanted to give something to community, so they will have like some vote or something on a project, on direction of the project. So we are thinking about how to do it, because we didn't want to be another exchange that is gonna list, you know, get money, get more money, and give nothing back to community. So you guys are gonna have like vote. You're gonna make decision on what is gonna be with our exchange.
We lost our logo.
No, it's
Oh yeah. Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
No, I didn't say anything. I just turned on my mic. I apologize.
Oh, my favorite guy is here.
I just got off of work. I am very tired, but I am here. I am sorry.
Did you read the white paper or not?
I did. I went through it actually twice over. I really liked everything. I had to make sure that none of the points I read were on something I didn't understand. So, 1 second.
Yeah, he's reading.
There we go. When did the AMA start? I apologize.
I think we started this portion about 50 minutes ago, pretty much. But we gave everyone sort of half an hour between that and the first period where we talked, just to go through it themselves and just have a bit of time to read through and then come back with questions. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, the whole AMA right now is about if you like it or not. So that's the whole thing. So if you have anything to say, just unmute yourself, please, and say whatever you want to say.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing about right now.
Negative, whatever you like, and we'll list challenges. We're here to implement the vision and work with you guys as well. So yeah,
just turn it off, please.
Turn what off? Turn what off?
I mean, it's not so much.
Oh right.
It's not so much of a question, but it's not so much of a question, but the fact that I really like the point that you brought up in the white paper, that we often see the centralized exchange as this negative conduit for a lot of people, thinking that they're scummy, they're greedy. But unfortunately, there will be regulations from the government that will slowly and surely, they'll accept crypto, but in order for them to accept crypto, they have to add some regulations to it. Like you guys said, it's decentralized exchange is nice and anonymous. We have our freedom, but at a certain point, people are going to get tired with getting rugged. People are going to get tired with these very scummy tokens that just can do whatever they want, and it's like a black market kind of thing. No one's going to want to go to black market to get a kidney, which is why it's something like this is.
Almost. I don't really think our exchange is the balance. Please mute yourself. I don't think our exchange is balanced between decentralization and centralization. I think what we're trying to achieve is about building community versus centralization right now. So if we want to last forever, we don't want to be kicked out by countries' regulations in next 2 to 5 years. We want to be like we want to go in line with like countries' regulations, but we also want to build community. So that's I think that's what we want to build, is just a perfect balance between both of them right now.
Yeah, sustainability, a utility, and a token purpose, and real utility, and also giving you guys a voice within the community, and giving you guys a vote on the next council. So it's almost like a hybrid.
So no, I think it seems what you guys are doing with the white paper is that you're taking the word of centralized exchange and basically using Kounotori as a sort of its own energy to make sure it's seen as a positive rather than negative. Like, hey, centralized exchanges, we'll show you how to actually work for the community. Also, Gary on, nice haircut.
Do I look like Jon? Please say I look like Jon.
Wait, was that on purpose?
Nice haircut. What haircut?
Trying to impersonate them.
I'm seeing double. Next time you see my hair, I'm going to put glasses on and dye my hair black. I swear.
And you should see
no joke. No joke. When I jumped into the Telegram video chat, when I first saw the three of you, I didn't know which one was Johan. I'm not actually exaggerating.
Okay, I think I have to close that chat because we have like another stream 5 minutes. Yeah. Do you have your list?
Yeah. Got the music, don't we?
Did I actually print it? I didn't print it.
11. Yeah, it's 11.
Yes. Yeah.
5 minutes.
What do you have?
Mob the last stream is the DJ, I believe.
Yes, the DJ. Yeah.
Okay, so we have DJ 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jitters.
But
Yep.
Yeah, but
I wasn't sure.
just don't forget we have Beyond's beach video on our. That's the most important part of the day.
yeah. And if anyone has any further questions, take your time, look over what we've released today. Type it in Discord, type it in Telegram. We'll try and get back to you. We'll do weekly AMAs, as I say. We've got other stuff lined up already on the schedule. So yeah, absolutely. If you're struggling to think of a question now, don't hesitate to type it in Discord or wait till the next AMA, and we'll get straight back to you. But hopefully you've enjoyed what you've seen, and hopefully you liked the revamped website and the white paper, the new version. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the day. I know I have, and I know the community's put in a hell of a lot of effort into getting all this organised.
Yeah,
we've been tuning in, as I say. It's been good fun. And yeah, so thank you to all those people who have been doing that during the day. And yeah, we've got a DJ next, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. We're going to put it on and then have a few drinks. So yeah, come with your questions and we'll get them answered. Is what I'm saying.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep, can hear you. Yep.
My bad. People are actually asking in regards to token B. That's been replaced by payout of stable coins, right?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, without going too much into the previous idea.
I mean, yeah, I can explain it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, sure.
You got 4 minutes.
Yeah, I have 4 minutes. So our first idea was actually to create like whole ecosystem, DeFi ecosystem, where you stake KTO for token B, and token C is like bridge between token B and token C. But the thing is, like we've said many times before, what will make that value to token B?
Is it sustainable?
Yeah, so token B would be like mintable token that no one is actually giving a values.
Yeah.
There is no like sell. I mean, there will be sells on or buys, but it will be just staking token, like staking rewards. So we didn't want to, after like 2 months of thinking about it, we didn't want to do it. So that's why we've changed our direction to exchange.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's much more sustainable.
So if we say right now we're gonna give you 20%, we're not gonna have to take care of making sure that our token B is gonna be at certain price to be that, to make sure that people get that 20%, because we can actually give people rewards in stablecoin. That's the whole thing right now. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much just in time.
Yeah, I think we're about right there. And yeah, like I say, anyone has any other questions, just type in Discord, type in Telegram. We'll try and get back to you as soon as possible.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely gonna have AMA next week. So.
Yeah, and we're here every week. We've got
so
on camera.
If you just need more time for getting through white paper website, just make sure you read it properly, because I think our white paper is like 100 times much better than any other white paper. So yeah,
99.9% of projects. It's substantial, and it's
so just read it properly. Just make sure you understand it, read it, understand it, do your own research, and we're gonna be here next week. No, we're gonna be here next hour, but
yeah,
just to show you this guy drunk. See you guys.
Yeah, cheers.
In 1 hour. All right.
Yeah, just have some fun. We still have like 12 hours of party, so have some fun, please.
Cheers, guys.
Okay.
Cheers.